Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. BNB spoilers Thursday, December 12th, Brooke absolutely loses it on Ridge. The bold and the beautiful BNB spoilers for Thursday, December 12th, 2024, promise Brooke letting loose and defending her daughter. Brooke Logan Catherine Kelly Lang has had it and she just can't take it anymore. She has spent the last 2 weeks listening to Ridge Forrester Torsten K., Steffi Forrester Finnegan Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and Eric Forrester John McCook going off on Hope Logan Annika Noel nonstop. Brooke feels that she was nice enough to tell them what Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor and Hope were up to, but she didn't think that would turn into a constant Hope bashing session. She thought Ridge would try to reason with Carter and Hope. Instead, things are worse than ever between them. Ridge better watch it when Brooke can't take it anymore and finally loses her cool. She won't allow this kind of talk about her precious daughter anymore. Hope felt that her back was against the wall, and after all she had given Forrester Creations, she knew she had to do something. Will this new rift between Brooke and Ridge do more damage than Brooke expects? Taylor Hayes Rebecca Budig wishes just might come true if Brooke and Ridge split over this. What a way to mend Taylor's broken heart and give Steffi the Parent Trap reunion she's always wanted. Remy Price Christian Weissman is set to make a big move that can change everything between him and Electra Forrester Lania Grace. He is in town for a reason, and that reason seems to be an obsession with Electra. The poor girl doesn't suspect that anything is off with her old friend, but the odds are that Remy is the one who doctored those photos that are now all over the internet. When Remy makes a game-changing decision, does that put Will Spencer Crew Morrow in danger? Remy seems to want Electra back in his life and will do anything to make that happen. If Will is in the way, he could be in some major trouble. Perhaps Sheila Carter Kimberlyn Brown will figure out a villain when she sees one. Bold and the beautiful spoilers, Thursday, December 12th, Brooke absolutely loses it on Ridge. On Thursday, December 12th, the bold and the beautiful, emotions are running high as the fallout from Ridge and Brooke's complicated relationship reaches new heights. The tension that has been simmering between them for weeks finally boils over in a dramatic confrontation that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Brooke hits her breaking point. Brooke Logan Catherine Kelly Lang has always been known for her fiery temper and passionate outbursts, but on this particular day, she takes her emotional turmoil to a whole new level. As she faces Ridge Forrester Torsten K. in their latest confrontation, Brooke is no longer the composed woman we've seen in previous arguments. This time, she's at her absolute breaking point. Ever since Ridge's return to the Forrester mansion, after his brief affair with Taylor Hayes Krista Allen, Brooke has been dealing with the constant emotional roller coaster of being in a relationship with a man who's torn between her and his ex-wife. Ridge's indecisiveness has caused deep rifts in their marriage, and Brooke's patience is wearing thin. She has always fought for their relationship, but her heart is broken as Ridge seems to continuously find himself drawn to Taylor. Brooke has watched Ridge defend Taylor time and again, insisting that she deserves a place in his life not just as the mother of his children, but as something more. This has left Brooke feeling unappreciated and betrayed. She feels that Ridge has been putting Taylor on a pedestal, while disregarding her own feelings. Ridge's indecision pushes Brooke over the edge. Brooke tries to keep things calm at first, hoping that they can talk through their issues, but Ridge's inability to fully commit to their relationship, and his constant insistence that Taylor is an integral part of his life, sets Brooke off. "I can't do this anymore, Ridge," Brooke says, her voice trembling with a mixture of anger and heartbreak. "I have spent my entire life trying to make this marriage work, and you just keep pushing me aside for her. You want me to keep waiting around, hoping you'll choose me. Well, I'm done." As Ridge tries to explain himself, Brooke interrupts him with a pointed finger, her eyes blazing. How many times do you think I can put up with your back and forth? Ridge, you've made it clear that your heart belongs with Taylor, so why don't you stop playing these games with me? Let me go so I can move on. Brooke's words hit Ridge like a ton of bricks, and for the first time in a long while, he looks genuinely taken aback. He tries to apologize, to offer reassurance that he is still committed to their relationship, but the damage is done. Brooke has heard it all before, and she is not willing to be part of a triangle that seems to never resolve. The final straw, Brooke's emotional breakdown. As the conversation continues, Brooke becomes increasingly emotional, her voice cracking with the pain of years of betrayal and disappointment. I gave up so much for you, Ridge, she cries, her tears mixing with the anger in her voice. I've put my life on hold, and for what? So you can keep stringing me along while you run to Taylor every time there's a problem. I deserve better than that. Brooke's breakdown is heartbreaking to watch. She's been the strong woman, the one who keeps fighting for the love of her life, but today, she is letting go of that facade. For the first time, Brooke is confronting the reality that perhaps her love for Ridge is not enough to make him choose her over his past. In a raw and vulnerable moment, Brooke looks at Ridge with intense sorrow in her eyes. I've loved you for so long, Ridge, but I can't keep pretending that this is healthy, that you're the man I fell in love with. You've changed, and I don't know how to fix that. Ridge, usually the one to try and salvage their relationship with promises and reassurances, is at a loss for words. He is hurt by her accusations, but deep down, he knows that Brooke is speaking the truth. He has been indecisive for too long, and it's starting to tear apart the woman who has stood by him through everything. The moment of truth, Brooke's decision. As the argument reaches its peak, Brooke delivers a final blow that leaves Ridge speechless. I'm not going to sit here and beg you to love me, Ridge. You need to make a choice, either you're with me, or you're with her. But I'm done waiting for you to figure it out. With that, Brooke stands up and walks out, leaving Ridge standing in stunned silence. This moment marks a pivotal turning point in their relationship. Brooke's declaration of independence is a powerful statement, signaling that she is no longer willing to be a passive participant in a love triangle that is dragging her down. She is ready to take control of her own destiny, whether that means walking away from Ridge or finding a way to heal and move forward without him. Ridge's realization. As the scene ends, Ridge is left standing in the middle of the room, staring after Brooke, his mind racing. This may be the moment he has feared, the moment when Brooke finally gives up on him for good. Ridge knows that he can no longer afford to take her love for granted. The deep bond they share is undeniable, but he also realizes that he has allowed his unresolved feelings for Taylor to cause irreparable damage. Will Ridge make a bold move to win Brooke back, or is this truly the end of the line for them? Brooke's emotional outburst has made it clear that she is no longer willing to be the backup choice. But will Ridge take that lesson to heart before it's too late? What's next for Brooke and Ridge? Fans can expect the consequences of this confrontation to ripple throughout the Forrester family. Brooke's emotional breakdown will have lasting effects on her relationship with her daughters and with the Forrester family as a whole. While Ridge is left to grapple with the reality of his choices, Brooke will need time to heal and reflect on her next move. Is this the beginning of a new chapter for Brooke, one where she learns to put herself first and stop waiting for a man who may never fully choose her? Thursday, December 12th, is shaping up to be one of the most intense episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful yet. Brace yourselves for the fallout from Brooke's powerful outburst, and stay tuned to see how Ridge reacts in the aftermath. Will he finally realize what he stands to lose, or is this the moment that truly breaks their relationship? Only time will tell.